Emil, you're kind of like laying down in this bed, and you open up your eyes, and there's like this nice sheet covering you, like this super nice bed. But above you, you're in like a bunk bed. And as soon as you open eyes, you see like white hair sort of fall off the top of the bed,
Hmm.
and you see Princess like look off her bunk bed, and she's like looking down at you.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey.
Hey, big bro. Uh, yeah, I guess we got our new house. I don't know. It's a, we have to go meet up with everybody.
Yeah, looks like that, huh?
You look around the room, and there's like this. It's sort of like it's a mixture of like little girl stuff for Princess, and then there's like a mixture of like maybe stuff for you.
Right.
And this robot, he like comes up to you, and he like pricks you, and you don't lose any health. And he goes, "It looks like that you are doing absolutely fine today, but it looks like you could use a bit more protein and less milk in your diet."
Uh,
Say,
I thought
what would you like for breakfast?
I guess put a little bit more steak with the eggs, I guess.
All right. Well, whenever you are ready, you and Miss Princess can come down to the kitchen. The robot, like the door opens like by itself, and the robot has like these tracks on its feet, and it just like drives out of your room, and then the door
All right.
closes.
Emil gets out of his bed. He does some like morning stretches and stuff.
Okay. Princess, I imagine Princess. She like jumps off the bed, and too early in the morning, like that annoying kid. Too early in the morning, she like jumps onto your shoulders. She's like, "Yeah, breakfast."
Um, hey, careful! Stop stretching. I could pull something.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, he just basically like while she's hanging on his shoulders, he resumes his like morning routine, his like exercise and stuff.
So cool. Dude, I'm having so much fun with this.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys open up, Princess opens up the door, and there's like this hooded woman, and she's like kind of reading this book, and she goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's
Uh,
just, we were all waiting for you."
oh, yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just doing the usual morning stuff.
No, 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 no need to apologize. She closes the book. She never shows you her face. She closes the book, and then she just sort of leaves. Yep, we'll all be outside.
All right. I'll follow. I'll follow, and then Emil will follow shortly.
Okay, okay. So she just leaves. Alright, Ulfrin. Alright, you wake up in your bed, and there's this huge window. I mean, I know, okay, okay, okay. I know, so everything is like scaled to your size, but even for like you, like this is a very large window. You sort of have a normal house. Like it's a normal house for you. It's not like a mansion for you, but it's like a normal house. And in your bedroom, there's like a window, and directly across the street, you can see like this little yeah across the street.
You could put 20 gunners in here and it still wouldn't fill it up.
No, like you see like this bright shining light through the window, and you see like this little almost shack almost across the street from you. And you see her kind of like Hydra's there, like watering some plants, and she's like sitting on her front porch reading comic books.
Just looking like a just a little kid because she's like 10 feet tall compared to my 30 feet tall.
And this robot comes up to you, and he goes, "Ah, sir, I polished your shield in your shield observatory room, and I just wanted to know if you'd like any breakfast."
Right, this sounds good right now.
What would you like?
God, what would it be like a truckload of fucking eggs if I asked for scrambled eggs?
Don't worry. We can just use Sea King eggs. Because
Do I even need to ask?
we have that, I guess.
We have eggs the size of God knows what else.
Sir, make sure after you eat to attend the meeting outside. It seems like October and the rest of the month series are currently holding something up for all of you.
All right. I get up and I grab Hydrus,
No,
and we go.
Hydrus is across the street.
Oh, well, what? She's already there.
No, she's like across the street at her house.
Oh, well, I go knock on her roof because I think it's like tinier.
Yeah, she has a little. She like runs outside. She's like, "Oh, what's all that shaking?" She looks up at you, and she has like this towel on, and she's like, "I'm trying to take a bath here. What are you doing? Breaking my house like that?"
Excuse me, madam. I'm just grabbing you so we can get gathered for breakfast.
Oh, you want to eat breakfast with me?
Why not?
Uh, well, it's just that I've already had my oatmeal for the day. I use extra protein
Heroes
powder.
need their strength.
Yes. But I've already had my oatmeal with extra protein powder. I'm gonna go inside and change, and you can wait here, and I'll come outside.
I wait for Hydrus.
Okay. She usually comes outside in her normal kill everybody clothes and her normal pirate clothes, and she's like, so where's breakfast at?
And we head to the hall where the month series are.
Okay. They're like, you guys, okay, you approach them, Ulfrin, and there's literally just a table in the middle of the street. Like there's like houses with yards. There's like this mansion in the far background. There's like houses with yards, like picket fences. There's mailboxes here. You see like this robot like wave at you. Hi, neighbor. But it's literally a house like in the middle of the street. Gunner.
It's just a house just there.
Yep. It's just like it's just this table, like in the middle of this paved road.
I'm gonna assume that's my table.
Everybody's at it.
Well,
All right, Gunner.
Yes.
So you're in like this bedroom, and it's this, and the floor is kind of made out of stone. There's like 5 chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. Wedding ring, Red Wing to April. April is she's like in her sleep clothes. She's sleeping with her sword. Her sword's next to her, and then this robot. He's very firm. He's like standing at your bedside, and like on his chest is just beep 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 beep. It's just like this alarm clock on his chest.
I look at the robot and roll over, and I'm like, 15 more minutes, and then roll back over.
He's like,
typical you.
I can't allow it. He takes it and he turns like his alarm clock up so it's even louder.
Tempting. So tempting, but fine. I'll get up. Snooze. Go away.
He's like, would you like any breakfast today, or would you like to attend the meeting and then maybe have breakfast?
What is this meeting pertaining to?
I'm not sure. It's something that October is setting up. something to do with August and summer. I don't know all the details, my friend, but it might have something to do with your inevitable journey back to the blue sea.
I kind of raise my eyebrows with summer, eh?
Ah, yes, but I am just a robot, alas. Boop boop bop boop beep boop. Do not question the things that I say too much, for I have limited knowledge. You should get the real answers. Boop boop bop boop boop bop boop. Robot noises somewhere else. He like actually says that robot noises.
Like, yeah.
It's not the subtitle.
We'll go to the meeting and then we'll go get breakfast.
Okay, boop bop boop beep boop bop. And like this pod opens up. You guys can take a tunnel or you can take the June Express, which I'll be honest with you is the least favorable option, but it's up to you.
How far away is this meeting taking place?
Ah, yes. It's taking place right in the middle of the housing district.
Oh,
You should see a table just in the middle of the street, inconveniently placed right for everybody. Beep boop bop beep boop, robot noises.
I suppose we'll be taking a tunnel.
Alright.
We don't want to take all day just to walk there.
Of course. He turns to like this like laptop in the wall, and like the tunnel opens up. I have already marked your destination, and you should be there in exactly 5 seconds.
Quick question. What's the June Express?
It is very unconventional, but between the power of her nanites and her obsession with giving Juneteenth thrill, she's made a roller coaster all around the island for people to have fun with. Though quite dangerous and very untrustworthy, Juneteenth seems to be having lots of fun.
Yes, the adrenaline junkie. What a shocker.
Oh, yes, it seems you know her quite well. Her character must be pretty good. Oh, please.
Alright,
Hop in the express.
you can go. I'm gonna get Red Wing up and we'll be on our way.
Oh, I cannot leave the realms of this room. I am forever abide here. This is where I belong. I am here to protect you and all the things that you own.
So you're tied to this specific room.
Absolutely. There are many of us tied to each of these rooms.
Do you have a power switch?
I am not sure if I can allow that information to you, but you could speak with Mrs. June if you'd like to.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna have a robot watching me while I sleep.
If it helps, I can turn the other way. Or I can watch Red Wing sleep if you prefer that.
I would dislike that even more. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to June about that. I don't need you.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
either June's gonna tell me how to turn you off, or I'm gonna figure it out for myself by dismantling you. One of the two is gonna happen.
alright. He puts his fingers to his forehead. I am but your servant. If you wish to destroy me, then please at your pleasure.
If anything, you figure out a way to put you on a sleep cycle.
I am on many cycles. Right now, I am on the get you to your destination cycle. As
Yes, I realized that. Do me a favor. Just go sit in a corner of the room and be quiet for now.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I will keep watch of the corner and make sure there are no intruders, and I will do that quietly. He like drives over to the other side of your bedroom, and he like looks at the corner. Stealth, stealth, stealth. All right, Emil. So Princess, she like runs outside the room. She's like, "Oh my god, this house is huge."
Yeah, I almost forgot how big it was last I just kind of exited the room, you know?
And this robot sort of comes to you, and this robot says, no need to stress yourself about the stairs. There's a perfectly nice elevator to take to get down.
No, I don't mind taking the stairs. Keeps me in a tip-top shape.
Oh, wow. You're really boring, kid, huh? Well, how are you, Princess? Princess goes, oh my god, an elevator? Where? And Princess, like, runs across the house.
he follows, but he's just like, I'm not boring.
You guys open up the door, and the woman, like, the hooded woman, she kind of has, disrespectfully, she doesn't, have you ever seen someone sit on their feet? She's, like, sitting in one of your kitchen chairs, like, crisscrossed on her feet, and she's, like, reading this book. And she's like, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. She flips the page. But no
Yeah.
rush. We can eat first, we can go. It's up to you.
I say we eat first.
Okay.
So I don't want to get in the habit of skipping breakfast.
Yes. And this robot, it comes up to you, and it's like an oven. And the oven, it like tucks, and as it tucks, like his door like opens his mouth. Oh, Neil, what can I get for you today, my son?
he like jumps up.
And Princess is like, that's so cool.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. Let's see. I guess I guess some potatoes, some steak, and some eggs will do fine.
Oh, would you like anything to drink with that?
Milk as usual.
Yes, of course. And he goes, oh, well, unfortunately, June did design me to only be able to make things in threes, so everything that you asked for, you expect to get three of them. He, like, closes his mouth and he goes, bing! And he, like, his timer goes off, and this big tray comes out, and there's, like, a bunch of different steaks and, like, potatoes. There's, like, chocolate milk and strawberry milk and vanilla milks. It's just this huge buffet that he just, like, lets out. I don't know why milk's in the oven, but it just came out of the oven.
He's so Emil, of course, is taking his pick of like potatoes and steak and stuff, but then he gets to the milk. He's like, I usually don't drink much of sweet stuff. I don't want to get into the habit of getting a nasty sweet tooth, but if I have to choose one, and he just picks the strawberry milk.
Princess, she like grabs a bunch of food. You're like, hey, I just want to remind you that like, we're pirates.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. Just, I just thought I'd like to let you know that. And she like sits down, and Princess is like, oh my god, this is okay. Everything's just okay. Like nothing's like super great, nothing's bad. It's just okay.
Yeah.
And then the woman,
it's not bad.
The woman, she's like still just reading her book, kind of. She's not really saying anything. She's just like chilling, reading her book.
Right. Yeah, so Emil is just kind of eating his breakfast and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm very well aware that I'm the odd one out here being a Marine in a gang of pirates. But one, I'm here on an important operation. And two, just because you're pirates doesn't mean you aren't people too.
Princess, she sort of like is taken back, and she says, I think my dad could learn something from you.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Princess, she says, I think my dad could really learn something from
He just kind of like pulls his hat down to like hide his face. I don't know about that. I'm not all that great.
you. The woman, she like flips the page and she like looks. How far would you say that you're into your breakfast?
Um, and he's basically just finishing off the eggs.
Okay, okay. She goes, she like closes her book and she goes, you know, Majesty really is great at picking these books. And then she stands up, and I would like to say that Princess, like, while she says this, is sort of like washing out her dishes, so she doesn't hear this. And then she sort of just like begins walking away towards like the front. And she goes, I'll see you guys in the meeting. There should be a super awkward table that doesn't belong in the middle of the street. You'll know when you see it.
Gotcha. I'll see you then.
Yeah. She opens up the door and then just leaves. Princess, she like washes her dishes and she approaches you. She goes, "So, who do you think that woman was?"
Romeo just kind of shrugs. I don't know. We just started talking, and plus, it would have been rude for me to just ignore her.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess she just with October in them.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys eventually leave the house, and as soon as you get outside, she is not there. It's this awkward, like, dining hall table with like 50 people sitting at it. There's like some robots at it too, and like everyone's there except Juneteenth. Everyone's there. Even Ulfrin's there. Ulfrin has like this super big chair.
Don't get up. I ain't gonna get up.
Yeah. So you guys, there's sort of like a space for the guillotine pirates, kind of like at the far end, and you see this woman sitting almost like next to October. She's not. There's Candle, and then there's October, and then on the other side of October, there's her. That's where like that girl is. But everyone's here. January is here. Like a lot. There's a lot of people here. October says to Gunner, who is not here. October says, so, Gunner, have you decided what you're gonna do between the training and the double fruit?
Decided that I'm gonna go after the devil fruit.
Right. January did bring that up, and I decided that I'm gonna go with you. But I'll leave Candle to run things here. We're men, so we have to protect our women.
I can respect that.
October then points to January. It'll be me, you, and then the January Pirates. But we will be having help from a couple Marines. Though we'll get to that a bit later. as like he says that, there's like this crashing noise. There's like this crashing, and you hear like this screaming, and there's like this. I'm going to try to describe this. June and Juneteenth are on a roller coaster. This roller coaster is on tracks. However, the nanites are like deleting the tracks as the roller coaster moves forwards. They delete the tracks behind the roller coaster and then place them in the front rapidly. So, so that it's always moving. Does that, am I Englishing?
No, you're good. Yeah, I understand. I could.
Okay.
I could picture it clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, I can picture that pretty well. The roller coaster is literally being disassembled and built as they're riding it.
Yes. Okay. And Juneteenth, they like have their hands up, and they're like, "Watch out, everybody! Woohoo!" And Yorman's like on the back of it. He's like doing like the pillow stuff, and just being, I don't know, just not as fun and not as cool. And June's like, "Oh my God, should we go again?" They do like this loop de loop in the sky, and then the roller coaster like stops, and then like the roller coaster started completely gets disassembled. And June was like, "Oh, that was so fucking cool." June was like, "I know, that was so awesome." And then Juneteenth, and then Norman, they all sit down. But June and Norman, they sort of just start like doing the pillows. June like starts getting really fucked up on them. And Juneteenth, she's like, she does tell you that she is going, yeah, I am going to be coming with you on this mission. And if it's okay, I want you to take me with you when you guys permanently leave.
Yeah, I am perfectly okay with that.
Seconded.
June, then she says, "All right. So me and Juneteenth just got done finishing the last part of your guys' shit. It is quite complicated, and you might have some questions, but just bear with me. Tell me what questions do you guys have?" And this is the ship. Should I put this in maps? I really don't know.
I mean, it's probably big enough to go in maps, but I mean, it's as big as some of the islands we've been to.
That is true. I'll put it in maps. June goes, "So how do you like your new ship, everybody? It's a little complicated, but you know, a couple minutes, a screwdriver turn here, a screwdriver turn there. You know, a spray of oil."
I'd say it's really good craftsmanship.
Yeah. Baloo, she said that she wanted.
Can I just say something out of character?
Yeah, that's fine.
This thing is fucking huge. This thing has ships in it, and it's a ship itself.
Yep.
June, she goes,
Yep.
"Well, you see, I did have a problem making it. Alou, she said that she wanted the best ship that ever existed, and I took that personally. Oh, also, Gunnar did say he wanted the best ship that was then the best Kraken that was turned into a ship. So I also took that personally too. There's a few things I took personally when you guys said the best. I don't know, just something about it just really grinded my gears."
Or maybe it just pushed you to want to do your best.
Oh, did you guys like your new houses? Yeah.
I did. I've feel like I've become accustomed to it far faster than I thought I would.
Yeah, it was made just for you. The woman reading the book, she then goes, "Oh, your guys' plan sounds pretty good. So what else do you guys think that you're gonna do? What else do you guys... What do you..." She sort of like stumbles over her words, and October was like, "I got this. So, we'll be taking my ship, Gunner. How does that sound?"
Yeah, that'll work because I
You
feel
could
like once
spot
we
our
take,
fucking ship from space.
I feel like once we take the ship out of the Skybound archipelago, it's going to be hard to get it back up.
June, she then goes, yeah, pretty much once you get it out of here, that's it. But, the best part about the ship, she smiles, I'm even proud to say, the bridge cannon is probably the best thing I've ever invented. So, make sure you have a lot of fun with that, okay?
The bridge cannon.
Yep. she like hands you this piece of paper, this packet, like it's on page 40. Wait, is it on page 40? I don't think it is. But okay, so
I don't,
she goes, oh, the bridge cannon. Oh, I fucked up. She goes, the bridge cannon. It's just a cannon that launches your guys' ships.
oh, okay. So it's in the departure district, is it?
Yep. Just
Okay.
whenever you guys need to go to your next island, make sure you use that. As long as you have someone piloting your base of operations. Please, please, do not think of this as just a ship. This is a mobile command center. This is just a place for you guys to return to.
It's our base of operations where everything's gonna happen.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, uh, October, she then turns to the woman reading, and she then goes, so, how long have you been a part of the Guillotine Pirates? And she sort of doesn't, like, answer, and she kind of, like, ignores him, and he's like, okay. And it's just kind of weird that like, she would ignore him. And then, Emil, you see this black... Are you saying next to Princess?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You sort of see like this black rose on Princess's like eye. Like it's almost like a tattoo. It's like it's appearing like as you speak.
Right.
And she doesn't notice it. But everyone who's looking at her notices it.
Hey, when did you get that on your face?
Get what?
There's this, he narrows his eyes for a second. Some kind of tattoo? A mark? I don't know, but
Is it
I
dirt?
don't think your mom will be happy if she found out I let you get a tattoo.
Is it dirt? I didn't get a tattoo. And then Emil, this like black rose. Yeah, no one can see it. The princess, she goes, "Oh, what is that on your face?" And this like flower appears over your character's eye, and it's like this black rose.
Wait, you're saying I have it too?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. Um, January, she questions Gunner. She goes, so, when do you want to leave?
I'm okay to leave whenever you're ready.
I was ready yesterday. I have lots of business on the sea.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
But
Let me just get breakfast first.
the And then this man with like, he kind of has like green hair. It's August, and he approaches you guys, and he like sort of bows down to you, Gunner, and he goes, "I'm sorry." That's all I said was like no context. I'm sorry. He bows down to you. I'm sorry.
I kind of, I question him. What are you sorry for?
You see, winter and spring, they told me everything, and the truth is that summer was my wife, and I never knew the evil that she could bring. I didn't believe it when I first heard it, but she isn't here, and if I can repay the damage that she's causing anyways, I would like to.
You had no idea that she was working with Sin.
Well, I didn't know she was working with Sin. I did know about Alu, and though I never met this Alu character until now, it was only when spring and winter informed me. And I do want to tell you straightforwardly that autumn and summer, those two have been working together for a very long time. But I never knew that it would personally affect people that I know. And now that I have met you, he like gives like a deeper bow. I will apologize to you in any way that you deem necessary for the damage that she has caused.
I understand, and I appreciate your sentiment, and I am appreciative of your apology. I'm not the one, though, that you would need to apologize to, because while I hold no grudge against you personally, my crew member Alu might. So she's the one that you should apologize to.
Yes, yes. I have talked with October, and he has given me full permission and access to give Alu an offer of everything that I am and my entire being. I will protect her and all the things that she owns with my life. If she would like to take my soul, or if she would like me to guard her house, that is what I'll do. But that is up to her.
I'm sure she would be very appreciative of that.
Yes, as I would too as well. I didn't know that the relations I had would be so evil. Thank you for your time, Master Gunner. I will leave you. And he looks over to Emil. Nice tattoo, kid.
Yeah, likewise. Romeo bows politely.
He gives you a bow, and then he leaves. He starts walking towards Alu's mansion. Oh yeah, she has a mansion, by the way. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only person in our crew that has a bigger ship than a bigger house than Alu would be me. And maybe Ulfrin, but that's just because of his sheer size.
I think Alu's house would actually still be bigger. Alright, alright. So then, September sort of like whispers to you that that girl reading, she is like really strange. You know, she's a really strange member of your crew. She was here. She got here this morning. I don't know. She's just been really strange ever since.
Who's he talking about? I missed that first part.
Oh, I'm talking about that girl reading over there. She's just, I don't know. She's been asking questions about you guys all day. But she's on your crew, isn't she? Because she spoke like she was on your crew. No, she said she went to visit Emil and Princess this morning.
I look at Emil and I'm like, who visited you this morning?
Oh, some lady in a hood, I guess.
September, he's like a bear. He goes, well, like, what was her name? Was she
I,
part of your crew?
I'm going to be honest. I haven't been here that long. There might be people in this crew I haven't met yet, so I didn't really think much about it.
Okay. Well, she said she was, but Princess is like looks over. No, I don't think she is a part of the crew.
So there's a random hooded girl talking like she's a part of our crew, but she's not.
Uh, so September, he says, "Are you saying she's not a part of your crew? Because
I don't know.
that's
Let me go. I can't tell who she is from here. Let me go over and I'll find out for sure.
okay. Describe to me what you do."
I walk in the direction or walk towards the girl that September pointed to and
Okay.
walk up to the table that she's sitting at eating and kind of just jump up onto the table to see if I can see who she is under the hood.
Okay. She she like looks up at you, and she has like these red pupils, and she has like this gray, like thick gray hair like falling out of her hood, and she smiles at you. Hey there. And she looks back down at her book.
I say, hello. Would you be so kind as to pull back your hood so I can see who you are?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, since you're being so friendly, she takes her hood off and like this thick gray hair. Like the hair is almost like touching the ground from her like sitting down, and she goes back to reading the book. And she goes, I'm not causing any trouble, am I? She flips the page in her book.
That has yet to be decided. From what I hear, you're talking like you're a part of my crew.
Oh,
And I'm just curious as to why.
oh. Well, I guess that's a bit complicated. I just float around, I guess.
Okay. Who are you?
What context?
What is your name?
My name's Rose.
Okay. And how did you get here?
Well, I walked here, so the same way that everybody else got here, right? You're funny.
Okay. Let me be more specific. How did you come to be on my ship?
Hmm. Well, I came into the cathedral, and Everyone said that you guys were currently sleeping and you would be up soon. So I just followed them out here to the table. It's definitely nothing too complicated, you know? How'd you come to be on your show? We all have our own stories. What's yours?
Very long and complicated story of how I got here.
Ah, yes, those are the best ones. She like closes the book and hands it to you. This has been one of my favorite stories as of recently. My friend Majesty gave it to me.
Hold up. You're friends with Majesty Beckson Barons, correct?
Ah, absolutely. Majesty and Cook.
Majesty and who?
Oh, you know, Cook. The other Admiral. We've all been best friends for quite a while. Though, those two. I miss them. We actually have a little book club. And this is what we've been reading. Though I haven't got to speak to them in a while.
I kind of look at the book, kind of just hold it in my hand for a little bit, and I turn to look at her, and I'm like, okay, what brings you here?
Hmm. Well, I guess I had an offer for you guys. But, you know, it's up to you. I don't want to cause any trouble.
I'm willing to hear you out. What's your offer?
Oh, good. Really? Well, I have two offers. One, my first offer was, would you like to join the book club? It's a bit hard to get everyone together, so we usually do it over transponders now.
You'll have to inform me what the current book is, and I'll have to give it a look over to see if I'd be interested.
Oh, cool. It's called Journey's End. Yeah, it's the one that you're holding right there. Yeah, Journey's End. It's about this famous pirate who sailed the entire Grand Line. But,
Interesting.
of course it's fiction. It didn't actually happen. But, that's just my first offer.
Okay. What's your second offer?
She, like, puts her hand out. Do you mind if I have the book back, please? No pressure, of course. You can take it if you want it. I have extras.
Before I hand it back, I kind of open up the cover on it, and I read the synopsis of the book that's on the inside of the cover.
Okay. The great tales of Harwin Darwin the Adventurer, a bladesmith that took his sword to the greatest lengths, destroying dragons across the way.
Right. I close the book back after kind of judging, flipping through the pages real quick and seeing about how many pages it is, how big is the text in each page, and whatnot. And
Alright. It's like, oh, that's 11 times Roman numeral. The page is numbered
I,
on the
I,
back.
I was more so just doing that to see if there was a carving out in the book to see if she had
Oh,
something hidden in the book.
no, it's just looks like a normal book.
Okay. I hand it back to her and I'm like, all right, here you go.
Oh, thank
What's your
you.
second offer?
Oh, my second offer? Well, this one's a bit more complicated. So, she opens up the book, like crosses her feet back to sit down. So, out of 7 and 6, and there may be a new spot opening up. Would you be interested in being one of the Sons of Pirates?
would I be interested in being one of Sin's pirates?
Yep. We sort of lost Gluttony as well as Lust. So, we're in some pretty big trouble here, you know? You
You,
guys
you,
did cause quite a ruckus.
I mean, you do realize that me and my crew are the ones that killed Gluttony and Lust, right?
Absolutely. You guys are really strong. You're certainly making a name for yourselves here in the Grand Line. Who else would be better? It's up to you guys, though.
Honestly, I'm not too keen on working for Sin.
Oh, okay. Well, definitely no pressure here. Well, if that's your answer, then I'll be leaving now.
Okay. Do you work for Sin?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. But don't you don't need to worry about anything. I was
But
just
you're best friends with Majesty.
yeah. Majesty used to work under Sun, believe it or not.
Yes, I know she did, but she doesn't anymore.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, Majesty will always be a pirate in her heart, no matter how many lives she saves in the Navy. The world is a complicated place, my friend. But I'll be going away.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, Rose. It was nice to meet you.
Yep. She walks away and she goes, oh, and by the way, only my friends call me Rose. And she keeps like,
Okay. Then what should I call you?
oh, I guess you could call me the seventh son of Wrath. But that's here or there. I'll see you later, guys. And as this whole conversation's happening, you notice that like everybody, I know something, everybody's like froze in place. Like October is like he has his like hand up, is like frozen in place. Everybody's like stuck in one place. Besides like Emil, Gunner, Princess, and Ulfrin, and Redwing. And she just you see her like, oh my gosh, like she just gets excited about this part that just comes up in her book.
Oh wait, we have
I-
one of the spins.
Do nothing, say nothing. Oh God. I yell out after her. I'm like, any way you can, unfreeze the rest of the people here? I feel like that had something to do with you.
I don't think she's a wanted guest.
She just like flips the page, and she's like, "Oh yeah, sorry about that." And like you see this black red lightning like whip off her, and it like goes across the table, and it like everyone the story goes back to normal. And October goes, "So anyways, we need to figure out like we'll take my ship, but do we want to have an extra plan behind all of this?" Gunner, what were you? Oh, whoa, Gunner, how did you get over? You are very close right now, Gunner. How did you get over here? Gunner?
You had no idea who was just sitting down right here beside you, did you?
Oh, I'm just some girl on your crew, she said. Just some nobody.
No, she was never on my crew.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what?
That was a woman that goes by the name of Rose, also known as the Seventh Sin Wrath.
Up here?
Yeah, Yeah, that was her over here eating, reading a book.
Oh, wow, what? Everyone's sort of like talks amongst each other. Like, that's crazy. Should we, like, go stop her? Like, right now? I mean, all of us versus her. Like, we should be able to take her on. If we want to, we can do this. All of us versus her.
I have no doubt that if all of us joined forces, we could take her on. But in return, we would suffer heavy casualties.
For taking down the seventh son of Wrath, that might be. I mean, that might be what we have to do. It's up to you. If you want to take her down right now, like that ability you have, you can sneak up behind her and hit her with it. But if she's just gonna walk, she really gonna just walk away from us? He like turns back around. October turns around, and he just like looks up at you. What do you want to do? It's your call. Should we just let her go? Is she gonna come back? Was she friendly?
She invited me to join her book club.
Oh yeah. Everyone's like still talking amongst each other.
So she's she seems friendly enough, but oh god, leave her be, leave her be. She's leaving. Let her leave. That is not a fight that we can have right now.
October and goes, okay. Do you guys need a moment?
Yeah, okay. So getting over the initial shock of coming across the strongest of the sins, other than sin herself, the one who I was told was coming to get me, coming after me and my crew. And she just waltzes up in here, sits down, has a plate of food, reads her book, and then leaves without so much as a threat. Like, she showed up, she gave me two offers. She offered me to join her book club, and she offered me a position of a sin.
The sad part is my entire reaction to the whole situation. It can be summed up in what I've sent Gunner.
which is
I don't think you're ready. We're ready. Both. All.
All right, I'm back.
That's like fighting Mesmer, the DLC boss in Elden Ring, just when you're level fucking 1.
hi Neil.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
You missed it. We just had an encounter with the seventh sin wrath.
Oh boy.
Look in the character sheets.
Wait.
Emil, you notice that like the rows on your face. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. Also, oh shit. All right, so. It's 30.
I'll have Princess do a Constitution saving throw as well.
All right, since she's near me, she gets a +5 to her saving throw.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. What? That is disgusting. Princess is like the black rose on her face starts like going away.
Yeah. Every time.
Fucking fuck. Fucking fuck.
You get it?
Emil, the rose on your face, it slowly dissipates and it just like disappears.
Okay.
And Princess is like, oh my god, it's gone.
Oh, looks like yours is gone too.
Oh, what do you think that was?
I'm just glad it wasn't anything too serious.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come back.
Yeah. What about you? Are you okay?
I think so.
Good.
Did you think that had anything to do with Wrath?
He like realizes that like Wrath had like a bunch of like flower motifs around her, so he's like, I think that may have been the case.
Oh, why didn't she affect anybody else with that weird tattoo stuff? Why do you think she shows up?
Probably because she showed up to your house.
Like Princess like swallowed her like heart drops into her stomach. She was there while we were sleeping. She looks over to Emil. She watched us sleep.
Emil's like not moving. He's not speaking. He's like totally frozen.
I look at Emil and I'm like, you want to know what makes things even weirder? Apparently, Wrath is like best friends with Majesty.
My mom?
What?
They're in a book club together.
Princess goes, okay, that actually makes sense. My mom really likes books.
Emil puts his finger up as he's about to speak, but then he envisions them like discussing books like in a room together, and he's like, no, she's right, that checks out.
It's just weird. That she would do something. We don't know what that Rose Mark could have done, but the fact that she did something that could have potentially threatened her friend's daughter seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
Princess... Emil, your character feels invigorated and stronger.
Oh.
It feels like you all of a sudden have an extra, like, weird 20 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And Princess, she feels a lot stronger as well. Princess goes, honestly, Captain, I've never felt better.
Yeah.
Huh.
Even I'm feeling kind of like I could do anything.
Maybe what she did wasn't harmful. Maybe it was helpful. Maybe she was looking out for her friend's daughter.
Maybe.
Wait, then why'd you give it to me? I'm not anyone special.
Your princess's protector.
All right. I guess it makes sense. They'd want me to make sure I can do my job right.
Alright. Now we're all like blown away. I was preparing.
I'm still recovering.
Dude, do we want to take like 5 minutes?
I'm okay.
Okay. No
Yeah.
pressure. Alright, so some time goes by, and eventually October and January, they go, okay, well, if you're training, then please, over here, and for the sake of efficiency, Gunner, all of the people that you have assigned to training, they are,
Yeah.
they're there. Apollo and all the birds and Princess, they go like with November. Winter goes with November. Uh, October asks you, Emil, he goes, so kid, what
Hmm?
do you think you want to train?
Honestly, I just want to get healthier. Sure, I could get stronger and hit harder, but that's not going to mean much if I can't stay up. Out of character, this is basically saying he's going to train in Constitution.
Okay. So you are gonna do your like attributes.
Yeah, like he's gonna put 2 points in I'm gonna put like 2 points into Constitution and 1 point into Dexterity.
Okay. Um. He
Okay.
says October goes.
Actually,
All right. Then you'll be spending the next 3 months of September. How about you, tall guy?
I'm gonna put all three into Constitution.
Okay. You'll be training with September then.
Okay.
I need to have more health.
Okay. And you're going to be going with September as well as you're going to be going with September and August.
Hmm.
All right.
The difference is that if I flick Emil's training dummy, it will fly across the damn room.
Alright. Get that out of here. You know what you got, what you want. Alright, so October then says, we're going to take my ship. You guys, well, they're going to train you all. And I guess we'll see you all again in 3 months. Gunner, are you ready? You want to say goodbye to anyone? In January, her arm is crossed, and you sort of see her like fighting with June on something. You just can't hear him, but she did like a big argument between June and her.
I walk over to Red Wing and kind of get up on her shoulder and I tell her, I promise to be back as soon as possible and I'll be back in one piece. I promise.
Oh, you said the thing. Red Wing, she says, yes. And I'll make sure the next time you see me, I'm a stronger person.
And I'm gonna make sure when I get back we're gonna go on that nice date, just you and me.
I appreciate that. You definitely owe me. 3 months without you,
I-
I admit it's gonna be pretty rough.
It's gonna be hard, but it's for a good reason.
Let me see here. Sorry. Hydrus, she goes over to Ulfra and she goes, oh wow, I'm also going. It looks like me and you, we have the same teachers.
Awesome.
Well, I guess we'll be spending the next 3 months with each other.
Are you ready for this training session, young warrior?
Yep, I'm gonna become an awesome hero.
I believe you will become one of the best.
And Princess, she's sort of like, she's on Emil's back. And Princess, she says, Emil, I do want to let you know that I am going to go with November to work on my devil fruit. But that means I won't be able to see you for 3 months.
That's right. I trust that you'll be all right. He just kind of like, for the first time, reaches over and like pats her on the head. You're a lot tougher than anyone gives you credit for.
Oh, I appreciate that. And
Yeah.
I think she like feels like this like strength in her hand. I think someone else is looking out for us.
Yeah. It's not an unwelcome feeling.
What'd you say, Emil?
He said it's not an unwelcome feeling.
Okay, okay. September, November, all the months. Like, are you guys ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Yes. Our training will not take place here, but we will arrive back here in 3 months' time. We will be going to the God Tree, and we'll be taking a portal. Are you guys ready?
Yup.
Princess, like while on your back of Emil, she like waves to Gunner, and she's like, "Bye, Captain."
Do your best, princess.
Yeah, just be safe, okay?
I will. I promise.
Princess then like waves to Wolfrin. "Bye, giant guy. You were a really cool dude."
We will see each other again.
Purple Starling approaches you, Gunner, and she says, "I want to go on this mission." I haven't been
Are you okay?
I haven't been a huge asset to the team, but really, my dream, I've always wanted to be a mother, and I thought for a long time, just keeping those kids safe was enough. But I need to become stronger, and I want to go with you. I know that I might not look like it, but I can do a lot.
If it is your wish to come with me, I will not stop you.
Yes, I could be a huge asset to the team. And then she has like this skateboard. Juneteenth walks over to you. The skateboard has like rockets on it. And she goes, "Yep." And she like hits you, like playfully hits you in the head with her skateboard. "Yep, we're gonna have to kick a whole lot of ass." And she like gives out like this bag of drugs. And I even made sure to bring some of those.
I kind of laugh, and I'm just like, I wouldn't have expected anything less from you at this point.
Ah, good, good. Carla, she's like in her robot, and she's like, "Bye, I'm also going with November." That's just something unreal. Look, Carla, "Yeah, I'm also going with November." So Princess and like Carla, they do like this super cool handshake. Like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to make this handshake super awesome if we're gonna keep it up." We have 3 months to work on that. It's just this. It's like the first time the group's splitting apart since like you guys really got together.
Yeah. Red Wing's going with November, too.
Really? Yeah. Oh, Okay, so Red Wing will be. That's actually fitting. Yeah. Oh, winter is going with November. Yeah. All the birds are going with
Red,
November.
Red Wing, Carla, Winter, Princess, the rest of the birds, and Apollo are all going with November.
Yeah. Awesome. Emil, old friend. So everyone leaves. November's wife. September's wife. August, Summer died. She's not here. I'm sorry. She is not dead. She's just not here. Okay. So you guys don't know what's going on. Okay. Dude, I suck. All right, August. August is with you guys, and you guys approach this place. It's the God Tree. Yeah, that's the God Tree. So it sounds like. Spring, she like whispers to you guys, Lust. One time she came up here and she actually named her snake after this tree. This,
You just did it.
yeah. So, yeah.
The water tree.
So cool. Alright. You see November jump into this portal. Winter and all the birds and Redwing follow. Princess, she looks over at you. She goes, "I'll see you in 3 months, big bro."
You take care of yourself now.
Yeah. Oh, and if you ever need anything, she like runs over to you real quick. Can you give me something?
What do you mean?
Anything.
Um. You know what? Here. In the moment, he doesn't really think about it. He just kind of like takes his hat off and he just kind of hands it to her. How about this?
Oh. She takes the hat and she looks at it. Can I keep it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Oh. Well, thank you. She sort of backs away. She like smiles at it. I'll hold on to it for you, okay?
Yeah. Like I said, make sure you take care of yourself, okay?
Okay. And you see her like step 1 foot into the portal, but she like looks back at you. She has a hard time going through with it, and then eventually she does get the courage to go through the portal.
Yeah. Emil like also feels like a certain way about like her leaving. He still, even though he has faith that she'll be tough and can take care of herself, he has this little like kind of in the back of his head, just like a worry.
Yeah.
Not like super anxiety inducing, but like it's definitely going to be a lot quieter, that's for sure. Don't know if I can handle that.
September, he then like laughs a bit and he goes, "Ah, you're a bit young to have kids. Come on." He like slaps you really hard in the back and forces you through the portal.
Having kids? Yeah, so that had ever happened.
And you see the polar bear like going behind you, and you guys come to this place. So awesome. Ah, so cool. Hey, thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. Alright.
Mhm.
It's Ulfrin, you are also here. You chose to go with Emil. August is also here with you guys. August is also here. And it's like this place with super deep like trees and forest. And then immediately to like your right, like the ground like starts to freeze and there's like this super harsh snow. And he, the polar bear, he goes, for the next 3 months, you guys will go through hell every day. Are you guys prepared?
Yeah, I'm as prepared as I'll ever be.
Giant.
I've gone 150 years going through hell. What's 3 months more?
Ah, yes. But this is not a level of hell you guys have ever been on. And those polar. I'm sorry. Shar, September's wife, Shar, she starts like making us food in the middle of the forest. And she goes, yeah, I'm just gonna cook you guys up stuff whenever you're hungry. You guys can eat. But just do whatever he says. August, he then goes, he says, he like sits on the ground and he's like, join me, you guys.
What's that?
August is like meditating on the ground, and his fists are like together. His fists are together, and he says, "Join me."
Sure. And so Emil will come over and take a seat and
Wolfram,
attempts to focus.
Wolfram, what is your character gonna do?
My character's also not as close, but like kind of like a little bit of a distance.
Okay.
Kind of just takes a seat too and focuses his mind.
Yes, yes. There are many things that make a person strong, but right now, we're gonna talk about hockey.
Wait, hockey?
Yes. Also referred to as willpower. Hockey is an energy that directly is imbued by the amount of ambition someone has. If someone has enough ambition, well, they're able to wield a dangerous power. But that dangerous power won't be talked about today. Today we'll be talking about the two primary forms of hockey: observation and armament. Alright. October. Wow, look at this. The group's all small now. October says, well, I'll be honest with you. We actually have some Marines that are going to meet up with us.
They're gonna meet up. Marines from who did you convince to send Marines with us?
Well, there's a couple Marines that are quite rogue. And, well, it'd be easier to hear them explain. But, first we have to pick them up.
Well, we're taking your ship.
June, she walks over to you and she like kneels down. She goes, well, no one chose me as a trainer, which was kind of surprising. But, and then she leans down lower. I seen that Carlo is having work on that portal gun of yours. It looks like someone used a devil fruit on it. Same thing with those portals on the Yggdrasil island. But I went ahead and got it fixed for you.
Oh, did you now?
Yep, it's pretty easy. I don't understand how she didn't realize that the nuclear nitration filter system was imbuing too much of the aquamarine. She just does a bunch of science stuff. She goes, yeah, but, it's extreme, ultra, mega, advanced nuclear physics mixed with devil fruit compound mathematical equations. I could see where Carla might have not been able to understand stuff. But anyways, here you go. Now I would wait for your crew to get back before you use it. But that island is yours to go to whenever you want. Anyways, I have some catching up to do with my husband.
Yes, yes, Jim. Enjoy your time with your newly reunited husband.
Oh, I
I
will.
appreciate you finishing this up for me.
Yes, yes. And just she places her hand on Juneteenth's head. Don't cause him any trouble. And Juneteenth like crosses her arms, and she like looks away like, And June, she goes, they grow up so fast, even if it takes thousands of years. I guess nothing could prepare you for it.
You'll be all right.
October goes, are you guys ready?
Ready
Yeah.
as I'll ever be.
Yep.
Alright. October, you guys take like 45 minutes to walk off your ship. And there's like so you guys go into the cathedral. There's like this underwater area. And you see his ship in that. It's like October's ship. It's this relatively actually kind of small ship. It's in the water, but like the water is like clouds. Like it's like the cloud. It's the White Sea water. Quote unquote water.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. January is on there. January's crew, Slayer Hates. And October's like, are you guys ready?
I gotta put up with May. She's the worst.
Who?
May. May is the girl who is like, hi, Emil. You look like a snack.
Yeah, as Emil like remembers, he seemed like shiver.
That's so good.
She's the worst.
This wall like opens up, and October he walks over, and he goes, "All right, Drac, let's get moving." And you hear like a screeching growl, and the ship comes out of the sea, and it like goes forwards into the like White Sea, and now it's just like the open White Sea, and the ship it's going forwards, but it's also going like upwards, and eventually there's this huge bat. This bat is like flapping its wings, and you see like the ship is like on top of the bat, like this is like his ship, and the bat is like flapping its wings. And the bat flies super high into the sky, and it does like this U-turn, and it flies parallel, directly downwards into the White Sea, and it spreads the clouds open, and you guys start plummeting back down to the Great Blue Sea. Great Blue Sea? The Grand Line. You guys start plummeting back down towards the Grand Line. In October, he says, we have the directions and where we need to go, but first we have to pick up those soldiers. And that, of course, is going to be on January's new island.
On Snowfall.
Yes, yes, yes. And so, this bat, it plummets out of the white sea, and then it plummets out of the White Sea, and the bat just flies towards Snowfall Island.